I think the most important thing to focus on firstly is that we deal with students from all over the world. So we're very conscious of the fact that our students are individuals who have individual learning aims, how they want to use the language that they're learning in the future. And also they have individual language learning needs that we need to understand. To do all of this, we need a lot of flexibility to meet those individual learning needs in different learning styles. To be able to give a meaningful road to achievement for our students, we need very systematic organisation of our syllabus. We are not just randomly choosing things to do each week. We have a very clear set of learning aims for all of the levels of students that we deal with. And those learning aims inform the discussion we have with students about what they want to achieve. And they're all based on things that people can do with a language. So it's very practical, our approach to learning aims.
I've learned a lot of vocabulary and some formal ways to communicate, and I do business class on the afternoon, and this helped me in some situations of real life, some face-to-face interviews and things like that can help me in the future. And those kind of knowledge that I've earned to Eurocenter, it's improving my English and myself too.
Well, when the students arrive here at Eurocenters, the first thing they do is take a test. It's a short listening, a grammar, and they write something about themselves, and they also have an interview. We can also find out what their specific needs are. We think about their level, we think about the nationality mix, the type of students in the class, the ages. A lot of consideration goes into making sure that each student goes into the right class.
On the day that my lesson started, they gave me a feedback about the test. It was written that which subjects that I need to study more, and also in the school where can I find the information. So it was written that which books can I find in the library, or which programs I can use on the computer.
The students have tutorials regularly, first of all in the first week and then every 2 weeks. Tutorials are a great opportunity for us to find out if they're happy with the class, with their course book. Do they need more of something? Would they like more grammar or more homework? We also give regular tests to the students. We do a grammar test every 4 weeks, it's grammar and vocabulary, and a speaking test every 4 weeks.
We usually have tutorials every week on Friday, and what happens there is that our teacher tells us what he thinks are our problems with the language, and we tell him as well what we think we're failing on, and then we try to find a way to get over this.
We individually know what has to be improved, but it's good to get advices from our teachers, and they do that. And as we are not a lot of students in one class, so they know very well all the students, and so they can help us.
All of this, I think, can be summarised in our approach of defining what we want to achieve, actually working on that, and then reflecting on what we have achieved. This is for our learners. Each week there is a weekly review where learners reflect on the aims that they've set for that week. It's a cycle process. Every week we look back and look forward about what we want to achieve in the following week.
It was really impressive because 1 month ago I think I was so shy with the English, and for example the vocabulary, I learned a lot of vocabulary.
Teachers can make even boring lesson interesting, so they're real professional in this.
Essentially, Eurocenters is a global community. You can walk into any Eurocenter school and you will feel the same atmosphere, which is very friendly, welcoming. We treat our learners as partners. They are not just students, they are people we are consulting all the time. I think you'll feel that buzz if you walk into any Eurocenter school.
In Korea, I can't meet that kind of people in my country. I always meet Korean friends, but in here I can meet all around, all over the world. Yeah.
Here is a melting pot, we can say a little bit, from a lot of nationalities, a lot of people from all the world, and that's really nice, really great for me to meet some new people, and to, I don't know, to learn to become more open-minded.